Nothing can stop the man with the right mental attitude from achieving his goal. Nothing on earth can help the man with the wrong mental attitude. I never considered a difference of opinion in politics, in religion, in philosophy, as cause for withdrawing from a friend. I believe that every human mind feels pleasure in doing good to another. History, in general, only informs us what bad government is. If a nation expects to be ignorant and free in a state of civilization, it expects what never was and never will be. There is nothing more unequal than the equal treatment of an equal people. When injustice becomes law, resistance becomes duty. Do you want to know who you are? Don't ask. Act. Action will delineate and define you. Every day is lost in which we do not learn something useful. Man has no nobler or more valuable possession than time. Be polite to all, but intimate with few. Our liberty depends on the freedom of the press, and that cannot be limited without being lost. He who permits himself to tell a lie once finds it much easier to do it the second time. The man who reads nothing at all is better educated than the man who reads nothing but newspapers. An honest man can feel no pleasure in the exercise of power over his fellow citizens. Pride costs us more than hunger, thirst, and cold. Peace and friendship with all mankind is our wisest policy, and I wish we may be permitted to pursue it. Where the press is free and every man able to read, all is safe. The dead should not rule the living. Experience demands that man is the only animal which devours his own kind, for I can apply no milder term to the general prey of the rich on the poor. I prefer dangerous freedom over peaceful slavery. In matters of style, swim with the current. In matters of principle, stand like a rock. Always take hold of things by the smooth handle. The most valuable of all talents is that of never using to words when one will do. Everything yields to diligence. Whenever you do a thing, act as if all the world were watching. I find friendship to be like wine, raw when new, ripened with age, the true old man's milk and restorative cordial. Half a loaf is better than no bread. A great deal of love given to a few is better than a little to many. Never spend your money before you have it. The art of life is the art of avoiding pain, and he is the best pilot who steers clearest of the rocks and shoals with which it is beset. Leave all afternoon for exercise and recreation, which are as necessary as reading. I will rather say more necessary, because health is worth more than learning. Don't talk about what you have done or what you are going to do. Never trouble another for what you can do yourself. Laws and institutions must go hand in hand with the general progress of the human mind. No instance exists of a person's writing two languages perfectly. Nothing is troublesome that we do willingly. The spirit of resistance to government is so valuable on certain occasions that I wish it always to be kept alive. It is neither wealth nor splendor, but tranquility and occupation which give you happiness. If our house is on fire, without inquiring whether it was fired from within or without, we must try to extinguish it. The glow of one warm thought is to me worth more than money. Walking is the very best exercise. Habituate yourself to walk very far. Dispositions of the mind, like limbs of the body, acquire strength by exercise. No people who are ignorant can be truly free. Man is an imitative animal. This quality is the germ of all education in him. From his cradle to his grave, he is learning to do what he sees others do. Everything is useful which contributes to fix in the principles and practices of virtue. Freedom, the firstborn of science,